Hello there. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about damaged cards. Now, I know we've all probably dug through a dump bin a time or two and find things, damaged cards, and some of them are pretty bad, like this one. This one's in really bad shape here. Half of it's missing. It's all torn up and beat up. Well, the question is, would you buy this? The car's fine. There's nothing wrong with the car. But the packaging is destroyed. Now, this one's obviously been tossed through the dump bin a few times and left there, and no one bought it. Typically, I would not buy a car like that. I open most of my cars, and I still would not buy that because it's just not very good looking. I mean, I feel like I'm not getting the full product, I guess, when I buy that. Now, there's some less extreme. This came out of a dump bin. As you can see, the corners are all frayed and the hanger's missing, but overall the card is in pretty good shape. It's just rough around the edges. I'm sure it was in the dump bin for a good while as well. But again, the car is still fine, and because I open most of my cars, I don't really care. Now, on a regular day, if this was a car I was hunting for and I wanted for my collection, I would probably buy it because the package isn't that bad, and it doesn't look too terribly beat up. Now, the next car also came from a dump bin. It's not too terrible either. It's less beat up than the last one I showed you. I would definitely buy this one on a regular day because, whatever, I'm going to open it and it's not that beat up. And then I have one more. This one's creased pretty bad. It's wrinkly, hook's missing, the base is beat up. That one I don't think I would buy. I pretty much just bought these beat up ones for this video, so I could get your opinion. Would you buy any of these cars with the cards beat up, or would you just leave them there for the next guy? Now this one, it's not all. You can often find damaged cards, not always due to the dump bin. This one I pulled out of the case by myself. I was there when the case was opened, and I grabbed this car directly out of the case. It was just torn. I don't know if they tore it when they were packaging it, or if they tore it, in shipping or whatever. Because they're not in there, they could jolt around a little bit and it could be torn. But I would still buy this one because this is a nice looking car. So what's your opinion? Do you buy the bent packages, or do you prefer the minty packages like this one? This one's pretty much flawless here. This one's, nothing wrong with it. Now, there is one thing I'd like to talk about a little bit before I go. Occasionally you'll go into the store and the corner will be bent on the card. As you can see here, it's destroyed. Now, I know for a fact that this car here has been sitting on the shelf in the Walmart where I bought this for at least 2 weeks. There's been 3 of them sitting there. They all have the bent corner. Now, this is something that people do intentionally. They'll buy one for their collection and bend the corners down on all the rest of them so they're not in mint condition. I think this is just probably the worst thing anybody could do. I don't collect the cards, but it damages the packaging. Why do you want to buy a damaged product? Nobody really wants to buy a damaged product, in my opinion. So that's why they've been sitting on the shelves. These things, you can't find these things anywhere, but this has been sitting on the shelf for 2 weeks because someone decided that they were going to bend the corner down. It's not giving a fair opportunity to everyone else. And if you're someone that does this, you should stop doing it, because would you want a damaged product? That's just my opinion, I guess, but I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you buy damaged cards, or do you want them all to look nice and fresh? Do you keep them in the cards, or do you open your cars? I myself open my cars. Just let me know what you do. I'm curious. Thanks for watching. Check out my website, diecastic.com. Be back with more videos soon.